Bitcoin and its proof-of-work mining are in the crosshairs of regulators. They see BTC as an energy guzzler, saying securing Bitcoin and proof-of-work blockchains takes more energy than many individual countries. So could the US government be planning a proof-of-work ban? Or is there an altcoin which could save Bitcoin from this possible ban? Find out in about 10 minutes, because it's time for Chico Crypto. If you didn't hear the news, a current US White House released a very important document, a research piece 2 weeks ago. It's titled Climate and Energy Implications of Crypto Assets in the United States, and they went hard against proof-of-work mining. On page 7, there is a very important detail. The White House said, should these measures prove ineffective at reducing impacts, the administration should explore executive actions, and Congress might consider legislation to eliminate the use of high energy intensity consensus mechanisms for crypto asset mining. AKA, the White House will ban proof-of-work mining unless Bitcoin can provably reduce its energy impact. So what do the regulators want? What does BTC need to do to stay alive within the United States? Well, they explain this on the same page. They say they want standards for very low energy intensities, low water usage, low noise generation, clean energy usage by operators, and standards that strengthen over time for additional carbon-free generation to match or exceed the additional electricity load of these facilities. And then on the next page, they also say they want transparency of miners and their electricity usage. They say crypto asset industry associations, including mining firms and equipment manufacturers, should be encouraged to publicly report crypto asset mining locations, annual electricity usage, GHG emissions using existing protocols, and electronic waste recycling performance. They want Bitcoin miners to prove they are using renewable energy, and they want that information tracked and verified. So I wonder if there is a solution being built which does all of this. Well, yes, there is, and it's called Energy Web. Let's just listen to CEO Jesse Morris's talk with CNBC about their Bitcoin solution just a couple weeks ago.
About 18 months ago, we started to form a hypothesis, which was that in order for large-scale financial organizations or institutions to begin taking positions in Bitcoin in particular, Bitcoin was going to have to solve its ESG problem, its carbon footprint problem. Luckily, it seems like we have been somewhat vindicated in that. So very recently, we were excited to see BlackRock come out with an announcement that they're launching a Bitcoin private trust, and they flagged specifically an initiative that we launched called Green Proofs for Bitcoin. And that initiative is focused on something pretty simple. We just want to help Bitcoin miners actually prove that they're using renewables. We create tools to make it very simple and verifiable for Bitcoin miners to prove that they're actually using renewable electricity to power their mining operations. And then our intent is to make those tools available to large financial organizations like BlackRock or others to be able to use those tools to construct different products. For example, products that are designed around Bitcoin that is coming from miners who are verifiably renewable. So that's the initiative that we launched some time ago, and we're really excited to see companies like BlackRock come out in support of those initiatives.
Sounds exactly like the solution the White House is looking for, right? Well, if we go back to the White House crypto climate document, we can see energy web technology was even mentioned. In the section Blockchain as Enabling Technology for Distributed Energy Resources DERs, we can see they say emerging uses of blockchain technologies for energy management include enabling California's Flex Alert system. This system enables the electricity grid operator to push out requests for energy conservation during a grid emergency, securely interact with customers, and understand participation rates while maintaining customer anonymity. This California Flex Alert system was built by Energy Web. Going to it, we can see at the bottom it says it's powered by Energy Web. And if we go back to the White House document, they have a reference about the Flex Alert system, 197 and 198. If we click into reference 197, we can see it's an article highlighting the system and Energy Web. In the article, Mark Rothleader, Chief Operating Officer for the California ISO, said, "This year, our work with Energy Web has made the program smarter, more effective, and more measurable." So, Energy Web is sliding its way into the political elite with two major goals: save Bitcoin and cryptocurrency from the regulators and decentralize energy markets. So how are they getting into the political elite circle? Well, I've covered this one before. Energy Web has a team member inside of the White House. Going to Claire Henley's LinkedIn, we can see she is currently a White House fellow, part of the Special Envoy on Climate. But previously, she worked for Energy Web, beginning as the head of regulatory and corporate engagement, and then becoming the managing director at Energy Web. So Claire is now in the White House, and I'm sure the technology she helped build at Energy Web will be a focal point of what she is bringing to the political table. But there are more Energy Web peeps bringing down the political house. There was this article put out last month titled, "Meet the Energy and Climate Bigwigs with White House Access." And in the article, they talk about Ali Zaidi, who just last week became the White House National Climate Advisor, leading the White House on climate and their climate goals. In the article, it says, also in April, Zaidi met with clean energy advocates from the nonprofit RMI, including John Coquit, Jules Kortenhorst, and Sarah Ladislaw. As we know, RMI is the other half of the Energy Web Foundation. EWF is a partnership between Rocky Mountain Institute, RMI, and Grid Singularity. But we can see specifically an EWF council member, Jules Kortenhorst, met with Ali Zaidi. The article says so. So in April, Energy Web met with a bigwig of the White House. But let's just go back to the White House Climate and Crypto document. The main federal regulator mentioned is the Department of Energy, DOE. They are the main body that is going to be overseeing what happens with crypto and the USA's climate goals. Now, have you ever heard of the National Renewable Energy Lab, NREL? Well, going to NREL's website, in the About section, we can see they say, from breakthroughs in fundamental science to new clean technologies to integrated energy systems that power our lives, NREL researchers are transforming the way the nation and the world uses energy. And at the bottom, NREL is a national laboratory of the US Department of Energy. Yep, NREL is the Department of Energy, DOE. In May of this year, NREL put out this report, Zero Export Feeder Through Transactive Markets. And as we can see, it's a strategic partnership project report. And in the list of acronyms, we can already get a sense of who one of these partners is. EWF and EWC in the report stand for Energy Web Foundation and Energy Web Chain. In the introduction, this is said about the project. In this project, we aim to show that these challenges may be mitigated through the application of transactive energy markets. We implement a transactive energy market designed to ensure zero energy export at the feeder head. We have implemented the market using blockchain technology, as it has features that enable secure tracking of market participant identities and secure logging of market transactions. To design and implement such a market, we needed utility operations experts. This led to a close collaborative partnership between Exelon Utilities, the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, and the Energy Web Foundation, as shown in Figure 1. And looking at that figure, we can see Energy Web is highly involved, but the major one, they are providing the distribution energy market software. But wait, there's more. Going to page 16 in the section blockchain, they talk about the EW-DOS components of the system and say, the co-simulation application integrates the Energy Web decentralized operating system stack developed by EWF. EWF's digital ledger, the Energy Web chain, is one of the core components of EW-DOS and has been leveraged for record keeping in this project. Which one of those records is DIDs for the market, each homeowner, HEMs or home energy management systems, and all DERs, distributed energy resources. Finally, in the conclusion, we get the word of all words from the government. They say, in addition to market design, we have been able to explore real-world implementation pathways using the Energy Web Foundation's blockchain platform and tools. These tools can be leveraged as transactive markets make a transition from simulation to pilot deployments, making those pilot implementations cost-effective, reliable, and scalable. Pilot deployments of transactive energy markets are coming soon, sponsored by the government, and they will be using Energy Web's tech stack and their blockchain. Cheers, viewers. I'll see you next time.